Hi, hi everybody. We're actually live now, are we, Monica?
Yes, we are. Yes, we are.
Okay, great stuff. We've been having some technical problems this morning and this afternoon, but hopefully now we've sort of resolved most of them. Monica obviously hasn't resolved her video thing yet, but anyway, so can we just check that we're actually in the group?
Yes, we are.
We are. Okay,
we are live.
Fabulous. Okay, so my name's Nikki Di Girolamo, and I'm English, but I've lived in Italy for about 30 years, and I'd like to introduce Monica. So Monica, do you want to tell a bit about yourself?
Hi, I'm actually from Poland, as you can tell from my accent. I moved to London in 2000, and I've been running a variety of businesses. But now I'm engaged with Spiritual Awakening Circle. I love it. It's my favorite subject, spirituality. And I'm so looking forward to developing it more and just going for this wonderful, beautiful journey.
Great. Okay, Christine.
Hi there, guys. I'm in the United States. I grew up on the East Coast for most of my life, but I'm now over in Washington State. And I have been through a great deal of different pathways. I was in theater, I taught, then I worked in a corporate company, and now I am a nutritional therapy practitioner and a coach, working with myself and with clients to embody and get back to our inner truth and to that wild part in all of us that knows ourselves better than the rest of the world tries to make us know, if that makes sense. So I'm here with Nikki and Monica and co because I totally believe in every single part of the mission and the vision, and I'm so stoked to be part of the team to be able to help share that with all of you as well.
Great stuff. Okay. Well, today, hopefully, we're going to learn how we can help you actually build your spiritual business. So obviously, most of you, well, quite a lot of you have got your own spiritual business. And so how we can help you to monetize it. So a bit about me very quickly, because I don't want to go into that because I want to speak more about you. Basically, I built up a big real estate agency in central Italy. And I also had a business in Florida selling houses to the Italians. And I'm also building at the moment a big ecotouristic village in the center of Italy. So I've had quite a bit of experience in business. So hopefully I and my team will be able to help you build up your business. So together we'll all do as great as we possibly can. Okay, so right, I had what was called a Satori awakening. So basically, I went into what I thought was a just a normal sort of self-help sort of weekend. You know, how you create a good life for yourself and things like that. And so what happened was that I went into this thing and I came in and I saw this lady with these silver sparks coming out of her head. I thought, oh my God, what have I eaten? And I was never into spirituality, nothing, didn't even really know what spirituality was like. And then I went to this place and we had this amazing sort of, it was an experience where we all got together and suddenly, just out of the blue, I became awake really badly, as in the fact I could see things, I could feel energies, I could see who was spiritual, all sorts of things, even see the future, I could see various auras, right from nothing. So anyway, I've had, it's been a really incredible experience for me. And one of the things that I learned from that experience was exactly what I needed to do on my karmic path. So this is the vision that hopefully we're going to be able to create here today. So basically, our Spiritual Awakening Center has has three things to help people. So the first one is with their spiritual awakening. We want to help people navigate that path as easy as possible. The second one is to be able to give more spiritual experiences to people. And the third one is to help spiritual people with their businesses, which is what we're here to do today. Okay, so Christine, could you possibly share your screen?
Certainly here. So sharing my screen, and here we are. It's what you're looking for.
Super, thank you very much. Okay, well,
not see it.
Appear.
One moment, let me just make sure that it's going. It'll be there in just one moment, guys.
Okay. Yay!
Here we are. There we are.
There we go. Yes. Okay. So basically, what we're doing is we're actually having some conferences. We're having one in Florida where Christoph is going to be helping us. We've got one in New York where Samora is going to be helping us, and we've got one in London where Monica is going to be helping us. So basically, in each one of these conferences, we're going to have different sections. So we're going to be able to ask people if they would like to teach one of the segments for us. So you could be part of those conferences if you like. In Italy, we're going to be having the retreats. This is at the Abruzzo Borgo. The Abruzzo Borgo is the village that I'm actually building in central Italy, and it's absolutely beautiful. And if you'd like to go onto the Facebook or the Instagram, you'll see how wonderful and beautiful a place it is. It's called Abruzzo Borgo. Monica, I don't know whether you could just put that in the chat for us so that people could see it if they were interested. So with the retreats, people can either do their own retreats here, and we can obviously give them, help them with the logistics and the various spiritual sites that we have around here, or you can participate in our retreats. So say, for example, you did yoga. When we have one of our spiritual retreats that usually last about 4 or 5 days, or they could be, we have the longer ones, which are 7 to 10. We have a day, we have a yoga teacher usually every day, or we have meditation teachers each day. So if you do something like that, or if you're, if whatever sort of spiritual business that you have, you could be one of the teachers in that. Okay, another thing that we can help you with is is on our website. It's currently being built at the moment, but it's very, very near completion. So that's the Spiritual Awakening Circle website. And what we do is we actually have, for every single person who's a member, we actually have a section for them. So a bit about what they are, what they do, how they can help other people, and what sort of things that they can offer. So that's a really sort of good visibility for the website, and also on the units of the Facebook group itself. So we have the Facebook group, and in our units, we promote different people. We also have their awakening segments. So if you're interested, we can actually interview you about your spiritual awakening so people can get to know you. And then you can also give offers to all our members. We also have Sunday promotions on these Facebook group. So that's, really interesting. So you can have a look, see who's promoting what. And obviously we've got some really, really spiritual people on this site. So it's really great. And so you can get some real expert advice on that. Another of the things that we're going to be doing is actually the online summit. So again, you can participate in that, depending what you'd like to talk about. We discussed that with you beforehand and things like that. And obviously you need to be a bit of an expert in what you are teaching. But as long as it's from the light, because we don't accept anything that is not from the light. We're really excited to have you participate in the online summit. The last thing that we're going to be providing is we're going to be doing these spiritual books. And so people can actually participate as authors in these books. And what's really beautiful is that we're going to have people in the books that are actually from things like, that are really sort of famous spiritual people. So we've got, depending on which book, we're actually going to be starting with 2 different books. So depending on which book you're going to have, you'll have various different authors. So we're busy creating that at the moment. So anybody who is interested can message me and things like that, and we can put you on the list. So when it's absolutely finalized, you can become part of that if you'd like. Okay, so what we do is that we're going to become, if you'd like, you can become a founder member. Okay, so a founder member can be free. Okay, in which case that you will help us sort of invite various members. You'll be able to, if possible, we'd like you to post every week and things like that. And then you can become a founder member. If you don't want to post or anything like that, you can actually we've actually got even a lighter version of this. So you don't have to, you can actually post whenever you want. Obviously anybody can post, but you can be in the website and the Facebook group. But you don't get the actual invitations to the retreats and the conferences. That's for people who are the sort of main members of the founder members. Then we have a reduced one. So if you can't be bothered or you don't have time to be able to post, our normally 250 a year is reduced to 99. So just by paying 99, you get all the websites, the Facebook groups, and you can participate in the retreats and the conferences, the online summit and the spiritual books. Or say, for example, you have something that you're good at doing. So something like say, for example, you're good at Facebook groups, or if you're good at Instagram or something like that. Instead of inviting members and things like that, or posting or getting the reduced fee, you can actually do that. So if you're interested in that, you can actually comment and contact us, and you'll be able to see, we'll be able to work something out. So I don't know if anybody's got any questions for us. Obviously, if you want to contact us, our email is spiritualawakeningscircle@gmail.com, or if you want to message me or Christine or Monica, actually on our messengers, we'll be able to talk to you one-on-one, and hopefully be able to create something that'll really promote your business, and together we'll be able to really create something that's going to be really fun and enjoyable, and is going to produce some be able to monetize your business. Christine, Monica, have you guys got anything you want to say?
I just wanted to share with you, Nikki, in case you haven't seen the comments, there's a lot of excitement going on here. A couple folks talking about what they're interested in bringing, a mention of Tai Chi, for instance, the fact that New York needs this kind of an experience so much right now, this kind of a community. Yeah, just a lot of excitement. Just there is one question.
Everybody. It looks like we're talking to nobody, and in my chat is just empty.
No. I wanted to tell you that. There's also one question here that says, Angel or Angel, I'm unsure how to pronounce it, asks, how do we pay? That's one question. How do we pay if you wanted to become a founding member?
You just, we'll send you the link. All you need to do is just say that you're interested, and then we'll send you the link. Yes, no problem.
Perfect. And then Ruth asks, is it okay to be here if you don't have a business?
Absolutely, yes. I mean, this specific sort of stream is actually for people who've got businesses, and they can be part of the conferences and retreats. But as like I was saying before, we've actually got 3 different sections. The first one is all about how we help people with their spiritual paths. So that's the really important thing, because that's what we're here. We're here to help people. We want to create this community that's really going to help change people's lives, not just sort of say, oh, yes, well, we're here. But, you know, it's all about you, the person who can help the whole group really do well. And so we're really excited about that. So yeah, absolutely, we definitely want you. And you know, we're going to be doing a lot on the spiritual awakening process in the next few days. Actually, we've got a lot of really exciting things planned, and we're going to give people some really good experiences, because that's really important, is having spiritual experiences. And what's really good is that we've got some really good people who can hold space. So it's a very safe environment. And that's really, really important, because often in these places, there's a lot of the light and the dark that come in. And there aren't people who are specifically there to hold space, to make sure that everything is really good. So yeah, we're absolutely, we want you here. And if you in future want to build something, or, you know, with our conferences and retreats, we'd absolutely love you to participate, because there's so much to do. In the conferences themselves, we're actually, we're going to have, as I say, these different days explaining about different things. And but in the same time, we're going to have people who are going to do massages. They're going to be, you know, readings for people. There's going to be all sorts of things that is going to be going on behind the scenes, so that if anybody wants to, you know, just duck out for a bit, they can go and have one of our spiritual experiences and things with all these people behind the scenes. So that's going to be really exciting, and I'm really, really looking forward to that.
Beautiful. Nikki, there's another couple questions here. Do you mind if I share them? Okay.
I'd love you to.
So,
as I can't see a thing.
Right. Happy to. Shamna asks two questions. First, she said, can you explain a little bit more about what she says the 250, but it's actually the reduced 99 euros entails? And then how do you know if you're expert enough? So those two questions Shamna asks.
Okay, well, let's take the first one. Yeah, the first one, you can actually come in free if you want. Okay, so by inviting the people, or if you want to, you can pay the 99 euros. And that means that you don't have to, you know, invite the people and stuff like that. And basically you go into one of our WhatsApp groups, and or messenger group probably. And we tell you all about what's going on and how we're going to monetize things, and what we're actually going to do. So what was the second question?
Well, so with a little bit more, so I think with the first question about explaining everything that comes along with being a founding member, Nikki, you explained a great deal of it in terms of being able to have sort of like first dibs at being part of these retreats and conferences as well. I just wanted, I think that's what Shamna was asking, like what it comes in when you do either invest in the free by doing the posts and what have you, or the reduced 99 euro cost, what exactly they receive in exchange for that.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, we've actually written it down in a quite a long sort of email, and we wanted to get it online for today, but unfortunately our technology let us down. So we'll obviously, anybody who's interested, we'll send them this really in-depth sort of thing as to what's included, what's not. But we're also going to be having all sorts of different sort of videos like this in the future for the group, this founder member group, and we'll be explaining in much more detail. I mean, the email is quite detailed because it shows you what you've got, what you haven't, and it's actually got various columns of what's included and what's not. So unfortunately, as I said, we didn't actually get that right for today, but we will be sending that to everybody, and we'll be able to do that by tomorrow.
Perfect. So there are a few folks, just as a heads up, who have already said here that they'd love to be sent that email. So just so everyone knows, if you comment here or you send us messages or send to the email, there's a few different avenues, whichever you feel most comfortable with, for us to be able to then share with you that further information. So thank you for that. And the second question that Shamna asked, and it's sort of aligned with some of the comments you gave earlier, but how do you know if you are expert enough, she asks, to be part of this founding member circle?
You don't need to be an expert to be part of the founder members circle. Okay, because we accept anybody at any level. What we do ask is obviously for the retreats and the conferences, you do need to be at a certain level. But we would talk to you, obviously, it's an individual thing. As you know, when you get to a certain level, you can understand when people are spiritual. And that's what's the beauty of it. I mean, I'm just having such a fabulous time at the moment because, you know, I'm speaking to these people and, you know, I'm on the telephone and I'm just feeling this buzz around the telephone. And, you know, I see people online and they sort of go all this sort of fuzzy, it's sort of almost like it's like a sort of, they have this, well, it's an aura around them. And so there's all sorts of different ways, but also, you know, when people have and genuinely want to help people, you know, obviously we would help people and get them ready to be able to be an expert. But most people know whether they're expert in one field or not. So, you know, but luckily, we've got quite a few people who are very expert, much more expert than me, and they'd be able to know even more. But as a general rule, you know, it's much more about, can you actually really help somebody to do something? Okay, that's the main thing, because we really are about helping people to experience things, helping people to understand things. Now, if you can explain that to somebody in a really good way, that's what we're looking for, rather than some people, you know, they're absolutely brilliant, but they just can't explain anything. And yet, you know, they're incredible. So it's more about, can you help somebody else really experience or learn something so that it's beneficial for that person.
Great, thank you. So another question that I'm seeing here is from Kat, who asks, have you been doing virtual retreats with the current situation?
No, we haven't, because I was personally trotting away with my retreats in Italy and my sales in Italy, and I was absolutely wonderfully happy with those. And then, of course, the coronavirus, yay! And so I had an absolutely full schedule of retreats now. In fact, I think some of you might have seen some of the posts saying, oh no, I was supposed to be here this, you know, in the Abruzzo Borgo this week, and we've had to cancel obviously the whole lot. So I was actually going to build this this sort of group afterwards. So that's how I planned. But actually, Spirit got hold of me and said, no, you need to do it now. And I didn't know that spirit guides could be so bolshy, actually. I wasn't doing what I was supposed to be doing. And one of them got really bolshy, and I was walking outside with this pot of water, and I hadn't been doing what I was supposed to be doing, and the whole pot of water tipped all the way over me. I mean, and I thought, oh, okay, I'm going to do what I'm supposed to be doing. So I go back and then I start this. So, and it's wonderful because the amount of people that we've got that are interested, and the people, the quality. I mean, Monica and Christine are absolutely beautiful people. And we've been having so much fun. And they're not even the people who I thought that if I was going to do it, I would create it with. But they're just absolutely fabulous. And we get on so well. And all these new people who are coming in every day, I just wake up, I zoom out of bed, and I just can't wait to check my phone because I've invariably got somebody or something. I mean, I just had a fabulous conversation with this Janine, you know, and she said, oh, I've been thinking about you so much, you know, I've just been called to Italy, and, you know, and I was thinking, she said, you're going to think I'm really stupid. And I was going, no. And because it's through Spirit, it's through me, it's not by me. It's not, oh, I'm wonderful and things like that. Absolutely not. I am being led by Spirit. So I'm just here to be somebody who is, Spirit is driving this boat. And, you know, I'm just hand up, I'll help. And so that's what we're going to do. So all of us here really, really feel like that. It's very amazing.
Yeah. So if you, Kat said, hopefully one day I'll be able to join you in Italy. There's definitely some love.
Absolutely. Yeah. I mean, here's a sacred space. It's actually been consecrated, and we've actually got a whole load of spiritual sites, really spiritual sites around here. I mean, there was this just up the road, literally, is this big plaque where the whole village saw the Mother Mary in the 16th century. And she actually has this incredible church overlooking our village, and you know the energies from there are absolutely phenomenal. They are really, really beautiful. I mean, absolutely gorgeous.
Amazing. So I don't see any further questions here, but I just wanted to hold that space here for a moment and ask everyone who's watching now if there are any other questions you have while we're live. Otherwise, we will come back, and for those of you who have said here, we'll send you the information that Nikki mentioned about what is included when you either join as a founder member for free or at the €99 rate. What do you get? There's so many goodies there. I'm actually floored by what Nikki and the team here, that what we're offering. It's kind of unheard of. So I can't wait for you guys to see more of that. Seeing more about Adoring Italy and a lot of interest here. No further questions thus far. But. Okay. Just a lot of the information. That's what I'm seeing right now, Nikki, is just a lot of people saying they're interested. So we'll have some follow-up, some exciting follow-up here.
Yeah, I should have actually printed. I didn't even think about it. You know, I thought, well, I'll just I'll just message everybody afterwards, who's interested with the thing. I didn't actually think to print it out. Otherwise, I could have read it. But I don't want to say something and then it be wrong. So I've already said it on video. You know what I mean? So I made that mistake before. So I'd prefer that, I send it to people so I actually get the right information. But next time I'm actually definitely going to be able to print it out and be able to read off it just in case.
Beautiful. Beautiful. There's a lot of love in here. Angel or Angel, again, not sure the pronunciation, says, let's change the world.
Absolutely. Well, that's what we're here for. We're here with love and light. And it's a really, really beautiful space. I wish you guys could be here with me now, because honestly, I really feel it's cold outside. It's gone from being hot to being cold, and it's all raining. But honestly, I have just had this most beautiful, warm feeling all over me, and it's absolutely beautiful. And I just wish that you guys, and hopefully you all will, be able to come here and really experience it, because it is so, so beautiful, so beautiful. It's just amazing.
Mm-hmm. Well, there's still no more questions, just a lot of love. So it sounds like we're probably good to go. And the follow-up, a lot of people are looking forward to it. So thank you.
Stuff. Okay, well, thank you everybody for arriving. As I said, I can't see absolutely anybody. And so, I thought, okay, well, I'll just talk to the screen then. Very, very much love, blessings to you all. Thank you so much, Monica. Thank you so much, Christine. And thank you so much, everybody, for listening. We so really, really appreciate it.
Amazing.
Have a blessed night.
Okay, thank you. Good night, everybody. Take care, or good day if it's your day. Have a fabulous day.
Bye-bye.
Bye.